Hi, everyone. We ask that everyone please take your seat. You'll have plenty of time to take pictures at the end. Bienvenue, welcome Kwe aux athlètes, gestionnaires, entraîneurs, officiels, parents à la cérémonie de remise des prix des championnats canadiens de Ringette 2025. My name is Danica Osborne from Gatineau Fusion and I will be co-emceeing today's ceremony alongside Emma.
Thank you, Danica. My name is Emma Kelly from the Nepean Ravens, and we're so excited to welcome you all back to the 2025 closing ceremonies of the Canadian Ringette Championships. As we skate into our power this week, we recognize the power of Indigenous people with Bannock bread, art, listening, and sharing knowledge. We'd like to take this opportunity to welcome Celine White Duck to the stage to share a few words honoring two local Kitigan-Zibi and Anishinaabe Ringette athletes, proud members of the Algonquin First Nation.
Kwekakena, Celine White Duck, Indigenous cause. Kitigan-Zibi, Anishinaabe Nidojaba. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Celine White Duck, and I'm a proud counselor representing the community of Kitigan-Zibi, Anishinaabe. And here also representing our beautiful Anishinaabe Algonquin Nation. As the National Ringette Championship comes to a close, I want to extend my heartfelt congratulations to all the athletes, coaches, families, organizers, and volunteers who made this unforgettable weekend possible. The energy, the sportsmanship, the spirit that filled the rink each day were truly inspiring. It has been a week of powerful competition, community connection, and celebration, a beautiful reminder of how sports can unite and uplift our youth and women. As we prepare to part ways, I wish everyone safe travels home, and we look forward to reconnecting at next year's championship. May the momentum, friendships, and memories created this week carry you forward both on and off the ice. At this time, I'd like to take a very special moment to recognize two Indigenous Anishinaabe Algonquin Ringette players who are proud members of Kitigan-Zibi Anishinaabe. I would now like to call forward Jasmine Menard and Michaela Brazo. Come on up closer, ladies, come on up. Your dedication to the sport, your leadership, and the pride you carry as Anishinaabe women are deeply inspiring, not only for our community, but to everyone that had the honor to follow your journey. We lift you up and celebrate your accomplishments. I would like to first share an introduction to give you a little bit more of a background of who these two athletes are. The first one here beside me to my right is Kayla Blackwell, who began her ringette journey at the age of 7. She played with the Gatineau Ringette Association for a total of 10 years before discovering, sorry about that, I'm gonna put my glasses on. Before discovering ringette, Kayla tried dance, skiing, and gymnastics, but none of those quite satisfied her deep desire to move, be active, and challenge herself. Her introduction to ringette came through her older cousin, Jazz, whose games Kayla often watched at arenas across the city. Though she was shy at first and told Jazz she had no equipment, Jazz encouraged her to come anyways. "Bring your bike helmet," she said. "I'll lend you a stick and guide you on the ice." With that assurance and a little push, Kayla decided to attend tryouts. That day marked the beginning of a whole new chapter, and the rest, as they say, is history. Kayla joined the novice level of the Gatineau Ringette Association and began her first season in Novice C. She told her mother, "C stands for beginners," and agreed it was the right place to start. Determined to learn, she began playing defense, a position her coach believed would give her the best view to understand the game. She quickly picked up the sport and watched her teammates closely. That very season, her team was promoted to Novice B because of their strength and their performance. Having learned the game quickly, Kayla asked her coach if she could try playing forward, and she never looked back. Her passion for the game continued to grow year after year. She especially loved tournament weekends, which brought both excitement and new experiences. To further develop her skills, Kayla dedicated herself to improvement. She attended 2 weeks of École de Ringette, La Relève summer camp each year and enrolled in power skating sessions. She was also invited to participate in the spring tournament season, which she'd been a part of for 8 consecutive years. One of Kayla's longtime coaches, Christine Prudhomme, who coached her for 7 years, shared this about her. "Kayla is a wonderful teammate and a very versatile player. She has been a joy to coach, and she shows impressive ringette IQ. She often played a big role in important wins, like scoring the winning goal. I feel very fortunate to have had her on my team for so many years. Although Kayla chose not to play for her final year at cadet level in order to focus on her studies, her passion for the sport remained strong. She continued to attend games to support her former teammates and still plays recreational. This spring, she plans to participate in 2 tournaments, and we wish her the very best as she continues to follow her passion for ringette." I would like to take this moment of time to present a special award to Kayla for her dedication and commitment to the sport of ringette. And I would like to call upon Destiny, actually her nickname in our community is Kool-Aid, Cote, to present this special award. Kayla. So this is a painting of Kayla in recognition for her ringette achievements. Miigwech, thank you, Kayla. I'd like to now call upon Jazz. So let me introduce you. Let me introduce you to Jasmine Menard, also referred to as Jazz to her peers, family, and friends. In addition to being a ringette athlete, Jazz is a role model. Her commitment, diligence, and unwavered spirit serve as an example for all upcoming young ringette athletes as well as for us all. Jazz began playing ringette in 2009 after being introduced to the sport by her cousin, Leanne. Jazz then happily introduced her cousin, Kayla, to the sport. This passion for the ringette sport is a family affair. Jazz has been active in ringette sport community for many years. She has shown what it takes to be a leader, a team player, and a competitor. She attended Nicolas Gatineau Sports Etudes Ringette from grade 6 till high school graduation. Jazz won a gold medal with the junior national team, Team Canada, at the 2019 World Ringette Championships in Burnaby, British Columbia. And not only that, she also won a silver medal with the junior national team at the 2002 World Ringette Championships in Espoo, Finland. Demonstrating the success of her dedication, discipline, and her love for the ringette competition. For the past 4 years, Jazz has proudly been an athlete with her team, La Fusion de Gatineau. As a part of the National Ringette League, and I believe her teammates are present here, and I would like to hear that applaud again. So let's make some noise. Fusion de Gatineau. Miigwech, thank you. Jazz's participation in four-month training at the National Police Academy program prevented her from competing with her team this week. Once her training is completed in June, Jazz will be a licensed professional police and will begin her career with the Gatineau Police. So can we have an applause on that one as well? Her accomplishments are evidence to her talent, perseverance, and commitment to excellence. Moreover, Jazz has been actively involved in giving back and supporting the ringette community by empowering and developing young athletes. As a result, Jazz dedicated many years as an assistant coach for the Sport Etudes Ringette. She also enjoyed her time as an assistant coach and monitor at l'École de Ringette de la Relève for 5 summers. Furthermore, Jazz spent many years as an assistant coach for the Ottawa Regional Ringette Association. We hope that Jazz will continue to support the ringette community and to encourage and empower upcoming athletes. As an Anishinaabe Kwe, as an Anishinaabe woman, we wish her all the best in her future endeavors, and we would like to present her with a special gift. And I want to give them a... And Kula, would you like to get a picture with them as well? In the middle? In the middle? Yeah. And I'm wishing everyone in here a fantastic evening. Enjoy your time on Anishinaabe Key as we did the opening with you. We wish you the very best in your travels, safe travels home, and we're looking forward to seeing you again. Kichimiigwech.
Welcome to the 2025 Canadian Ringette Championships. Bienvenue au Championnat canadien de Ringette 2025. We respectfully acknowledge that these Canadian Ringette Championships are taking place on the ancestral, unceded, and unsurrendered territory of the Algonquin Anishinaabe Nation. The Algonquin people have lived, cared for, and protected this land since time immemorial. As we come together from across the country to celebrate the sport of ringette, we do so with respect and gratitude for the opportunity to gather, compete, and share in the spirit of community on this beautiful land. May our time here be guided by mutual respect, friendship, and the recognition of the deep cultural significance of this territory. Nous reconnaissons respectueusement que le championnat canadien de ringette se déroule sur le territoire ancestral non cédé et non concédé de la nation algonquine Anishinaabe. La peuple algonquin vit, prend soin et protège ce territoire depuis des temps immémoriaux. Alors que nous nous réunissons Welcome to the 2025 Canadian Ringette Championships. Bienvenue au Championnat canadien de ringette 2025. We respectfully acknowledge that these Canadian Ringette Championships are taking place on the ancestral, unceded, and unsurrendered territory of the Algonquin Anishinaabe Nation. The Algonquin people have lived, cared for, and protected this land since time immemorial. As we come together from across the country to celebrate the sport of ringette, we do so with respect and gratitude for the opportunity to gather, compete, and share in the spirit of community on this beautiful land. May our time here be guided by mutual respect, friendship, and the recognition of the deep cultural significance of this territory. Nous reconnaissons respectueusement que le championnat canadien de ringette se déroule sur le territoire ancestral non cédé et non concédé de la nation algonquine Anishinaabe. La peuple algonquin vit, prend soin et protège ce territoire depuis des temps immémoriaux. Alors que nous nous réunissons de tous les coins du pays pour célébrer le sport de la ringette, nous le faisons avec respect et gratitude pour l'occasion qui nous est offerte de nous rassembler, de participer à des compétitions et de partager l'esprit de la communauté sur ce magnifique territoire. Que notre temps passé ici soit guidé par le respect mutuel, l'amitié et la reconnaissance de la signification culturelle profonde de ce territoire.
C'est avec un grand plaisir que nous nous sommes réunis ce soir afin de célébrer les réalisations remarquables de nos athlètes, mais aussi pour reconnaître le travail des entraîneurs, des officiels et des partisans qui ont rendu ce championnat mémorable. Regardons une vidéo où nous allons patiner pour s'affirmer.
Let's relive some unforgettable moments in a video where we skate into our power. Each team has demonstrated incredible skill, unwavering determination, and remarkable sportsmanship throughout the journey. Tonight we will honor their outstanding achievements. We'll start with the consolation rounds. The U16 consolation finalist, Edmonton Ringette Club. The winning team of the U16 consolation round, Calgary Fuse.
In the U19 category, the finalist team, Lac Saint-Louis. And the winning team of consolation round, Team Nova Scotia. And now let's reveal the champions of the championship round. Et maintenant, dévoilons les championnes de la ronde des championnats. For the U16 level, the bronze medalists, Équipe Québec. The silver medalist, Team Alberta. And the U16 gold medalist, Calgary Riot. In the U19 division, dans la division U19, the bronze medalists, Calgary Bold. The silver medalists, les Cyclones du Québec. And our gold medalists, Zone 2 Blaze.
At the NRL level, bronze medalists, Riv Sud Revolution. Silver medalists, Edmonton Wham. And a gold medalist, Montreal Mission. Congratulations to all the teams for their outstanding performances and a special recognition to our champions. Let's give them another round of applause for their exceptional accomplishments.
We continue with the theme Skate Into Your Power, which highlights the power of diversity. We would like to recognize the Ringette for All team that welcomes everyone regardless of age and level of play. This team offers programs intentionally designed to remove barriers to sports organizations for traditionally underrepresented groups while creating a welcoming and inclusive environment. We invite Grace, Saya Vanessa, and Amy Paisley to speak of their experience with this program.
Good evening, everyone. Our names are Amy Paisley and
Saya Vanessa.
we are students at Algonquin College. We each have a part-time job, but most importantly, in 2019, we started playing Ringette with Ringette for All. Okay, so to us, Ringette for All, or better known to us as RFA, was founded when our coaches Kim and Alexa Gertler had the brilliant idea to start this Ringette team. This initiative allowed Grace and me to participate in Ringette, something we wouldn't have been able to do otherwise. Despite our disabilities, we don't let anything get in the way, stop us from playing sports. We love Ringette because it gives us the chance to bond with others who share our passion and to make lasting friendships. Just take a breather, okay? We got this. So when we started RFA in 2019, we had only 6 players. Since then, we've grown significantly, and now we have 19 players, which is absolutely incredible. We've learned essential skills like passing and shooting the ring. Playing Ringette over the past several years has given us the opportunity to try something new and exciting. We've now reached new milestones in our Ringette careers. So I'm a volunteer with RFA, and Grace is playing with the Blue Lightning in an adult Ringette League. Okay, we got this, buddy. All right. So we have a couple of memorable moments. I remember one particular game that stands out to me. In that game, I was using my friend's old Ringette stick. I got my very first wrist shot with that stick, and I ended up scoring on that shot. Nice. So one game that stands out to Grace is when one of our friends, who was the goalie on the other team, stopped letting both of us score on her to give the other players a chance to score. Yeah, of course. Of course. Just breathe. Just breathe. So one of our favorite practices that happened is when Grace's mom came out on the ice to teach us different skills. Another time, during a particularly intense game, Grace got tripped by her friend who was on the opposing team and had to take a penalty shot. Okay. However, she got mildly injured, so I ended up having to take the shot. Yeah. You're doing great. You're doing great, buddy. Another time, I was playing goalie, and we were playing against the firefighters and some of the Sens alumni, and they scored. However, the ring was in the crease, so it didn't count. Yeah. We wouldn't be where we are today without our amazing coaches, volunteers, and parents cheering us on at every game. Since we started playing, we've never lost a game, which is amazing. We got this, buddy. There's a few more sentences to go. We got this. Yeah. We always have a lot of fun playing Ringette and creating memories that will last a lifetime. We can't wait to make more memories next season. Nice. Let him do it. All right. RFA has been one of the best things to ever happen to us, and we love that our team so much that we would do anything for them. Aww. So we'd like to thank our incredible coaches and volunteers for providing us with such a wonderful experience. They mean more to us than they know, and it's amazing to be on the ice with our teams. It always feels like we have to wait forever to get back on the ice after the season ends, but the time on the ice always flies by too quickly. So last one. The last one, ready? So in closing, we want to say that Ringette for All has truly changed our lives. It has given us the opportunity to play a sport we love, make lifelong friends, and create unforgettable memories. We are grateful for every moment on the ice and look forward to many more seasons of fun and growth. Thank you to everyone who has supported us on this incredible journey. We did it.
Thank you, Grace and Amy. Now let's recognize the individual talents showcased in our skills competition. Thank you to Paul and his team for running the skills event that allows athletes to show their tremendous speed, power, accuracy, and agility. We will announce the top 5 finishers in each category. The winner can join us on stage to receive their award made by artist Lance Cote Tenasco. Brenda White Duck, our CRC 2025 Indigenous Power Lead, will hand out the awards.
In the U16 division for the fastest skater, we have Carlin Joy from Richmond Hill Lightning, Emma Lee from Quebec, Liana Métivier des Cyclones du Québec, Gemma Sarantola from Team BC, and Rebecca Hees from Team Alberta. The winner is Emma Lee from Team Quebec. For the hardest shot award, we have Evelyn Miriam from London Lynx, Coralie Gagnon de Laurentides, Serena Morgan from Team Manitoba, Fiona Peener from Team BC, and Avery Ashley from Calgary Fuse. And the winner is Fiona Peener from Team BC. For accuracy shooting, we have Peyton McDonald from Team New Brunswick, Lawrence Nadeau from Laurentides, Chloé Desjardins de l'équipe Québec, Jessica Holmes from PEI, and Mia Kruger from Team Saskatchewan. And the winner is Lawrence Nadeau from Laurentides. For goalie skills and agility, we have Abri Direction from Richmond Hill Lightning, Nora Brunel de Quebec, Leah Robinson from Team Manitoba, Emma Keener from Team BC, and Brooke Bell from Regina Stingers. And the winner is Leah Robinson from Team Manitoba. For the individual agility, we have Nicole Papadoulopoulos from Richmond Hill Lightning, Miliane Bayard-Drouin de Laurentides, Kyliane Dubé du Québec, Mia Galland de PI, and Jad Patel from Calgary Fuse. And the winner is Miliane Bayard-Drouin de Laurentides.
Now in the U19 division, for fastest skater, Julia Foran, Nova Scotia, Alexa Worrell, Team Ontario, Kira Dobson-Takoff, Eastern Ontario Force, Megan Tivier, Cyclone de Quebec, Amelia Trottier, Lac Saint Louis, and the winner is, from Team Ontario, Alexa Worrell. For the hardest shot, Audrey LeBlanc from New Brunswick. Sophie Daigle, Nova Scotia. Charlotte Anderson, Ontario. Cindy Richardson, Burlington Blast. And Dylan Pagan, Zone 2 Blaze. And the winner is, from Zone 2 Blaze, Dylan Pagan. For accuracy shooting, Macy Dobbin from Nova Scotia. Valentina Franco, Lac St. Louis. Michaela Williams, BC. Emily Spahn, St. Albert Mission. And Talissa Cowley, Zone 2 Blaze. And the winner is, from Nova Scotia, Macy Dobbins. For goalie skills and agility, from Nova Scotia, Flynn Wilcox. Megan Davis, Eastern Ontario Force. Annabelle Jeunesse, Cyclone de Québec. Sophia Coley, Alberta. And Ava Mundell, Saskatoon Blazers. And the winner is, from Eastern Ontario Force, Megan Davis. Now for individual agility, from Ontario Force, Emily Bartow. Gracie Phillips, BC. Tasha Blackwell, Alberta. Kylie Stoke, St. Albert Mission. Emerson Carter, Saskatchewan. And the winner is, from St. Albert Mission, Kylie Stoke.
Congratulations to all our winners. Félicitations à tous nos gagnants. Let's give them a round of applause for their exceptional performances.
We would like to take the time to thank our supporters that made this event possible: Tourism Ottawa, Government of Ontario, Ringette Cora, and Ringette Canada. Thank you to our gold sponsors, Surge International Leasing, Hertz Ottawa Gatineau, and Lug, and our silver sponsors, Athena by Winwell, Commissionaires, Booster Juice, Heart and Stroke, Pro Physio and Sports Medicine Centers, and Megan Peters Design. Now we are proud to present the induction of Barb Bautista into the Ringette Hall of Fame. This special honor is presented by former Team Canada players coached by Barb. Please join me in welcoming Chandra Breval and Christian Vardy to the stage.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Christian Vardy.
And I'm Chandra Breval.
And we're assistant coaches on the Calgary Wrath. We are honored to stand before you today to celebrate the induction of Barb Bautista into the Ringette Canada Hall of Fame. I first met Barb in 2007 when she was coaching an opposing team. Little did I know that she would become one of the most influential mentors in my life. From then on, whether I was playing for or against her, I could always count on feedback after the game that would make me better.
My first meeting with Barb was somewhat different. I was 17, participating in tryouts for Team Alberta for Canada Winter Games. She approached me while I was in line for a drill, pointed down ice in reference to something I'd just done, and said, "So, that pass?" To which I said, "Yeah, it wasn't good." Her response, "No, it wasn't." I said, "I'll fix it." She said, "Good." Over the years, we've both had the privilege of playing for Barb on Team Alberta at the Canada Winter Games with the Calgary Wrath and as part of Team Canada.
While Barb is being inducted today as a coach, she could easily have been honored as a player. Her start was much like most of ours, falling in love with ringette at a young age and never looking back. As a kid, she would hustle to the outdoor rink to shovel it clear so she could play pickup hockey, a perfect example of her single-minded desire to get on the ice and likely the reason she became such a strong skater. She ultimately developed into an elite athlete, representing Canada through 4 national team cycles and helping Canada win gold in 2002.
Never one to sit back, Barb transformed her playing experience into a coaching career that has elevated the entire sport. She approaches coaching with the same relentless pursuit of improvement and innovation that defined her as a player. She obsessively analyzes the game and takes every opportunity to learn and to teach others. And she brings in diverse perspectives to build strong coaching teams that have advanced technical and tactical approaches not previously widespread in Canada.
During a team reflection before our final game at the 2019 World Ringette Championship, Barb shared that she had been involved in every national team program since 2002 as an athlete, assistant coach, and then head coach for 3 cycles. A level of dedication most couldn't understand, but as she put it, it's just what made sense to her, and how lucky for all of us that it did. This commitment and her commendable playing career would be reason enough for Barb's induction into the Hall of Fame, but what truly sets her apart is that her coaching has always focused on developing people, creating an athlete-centered experience, and paving the way for future athletes.
She is forever willing to go above and beyond for her players. Ask her for help with a skill, she'll have 4 drills whipped up for you to implement at practice. Ask her what she thinks a good strategy for an upcoming game is, she'll have 10 clips queued up about the opposing team, ready to point out weaknesses to capitalize on and strengths to respect but be proactive about in responding to. And she'll probably even have a highlight reel with clips from your team just to get you pumped up. Ask her if she remembers that one play from that one game, from that one tournament 15 years ago. Guarantee she remembers it better than you and has a behind-the-scenes story to share about what else happened that weekend.
And it goes beyond her own teams. When it comes to ringette, Barb is perpetually ready to say yes. Whether it's running an impromptu practice for anyone from U10 to NRL, responding to a technical question about skill development in the arena lobby, or offering advice on tactical approaches that other coaches might try. Her door is always open, her knowledge always available to anyone who seeks it, and sometimes even people who weren't seeking it, but who benefit nonetheless.
On the last page too, y'all. Okay. So tonight, we celebrate not just an outstanding athlete and coach, but someone whose expertise and tireless advocacy has shaped the future of ringette in Canada. Barb, your legacy extends far beyond championships and medals. Congratulations on this well-deserved induction into the Ringette Canada Hall of Fame, and thank you for your extraordinary contributions to the sport we all love. Please join us in welcoming Barb Batista to the Ringette Canada Hall of Fame.
I'm supposed to do a 3-minute speech, and I don't think I'll last that long. Thank you, Chandra and Vardy, for all the kind things. Thank you so much, Ringette Canada and the Hall of Fame Committee for recognizing the things and recognizing the submission that was put forward. Just really want to thank everybody, all the athletes, all the coaches, all the teammates in this room. You've meant so much to me, to be part of Ringette for so long, and to feel your support through everything that we've been trying to do. It's meant a lot. That speech really got me. I had something in my head, but I just can't put the words together now. But if there's anything that you can do for me tonight, there's a couple of people that really inspired me that are also in the Hall of Fame. If you wouldn't mind taking time to read Lindsay Whelans. She's one of my favorite coaches. She's done some amazing things, and she inspired me to understand how to treat people with respect, how to find special skills and appreciate little things in athletes that can really help you build success around teams. Bernie Coburn and Rennie Trumpler. They did two amazing things, changed the game. If you go to the board, again, you'll also find out what the special things that they did. And hopefully sometime, maybe you can look back and read the write-up on me, and hopefully it inspires you to do something great with the sport. At some point, this was just a game, and it became so much more than that for me. It became so many memories, so many tears, so much hard work, and I wouldn't change any of it, ever. Lastly, I want to thank my family that's here with me tonight, Jody and Leo. I love you both so much. And I really, really, really want to thank all of the athletes that I've worked with, and all of the coaches that I've worked with, and all the parents that have supported me. The Ringette community is amazing. I was just a Filipino kid in Ottawa and never expected to have such a big family. Anyway, I said I wouldn't talk for 3 minutes, and I always lie. Thanks so much.
Et maintenant, nous allons présenter les finalistes et les gagnants des prix de la Ligue nationale de Ringette. Chaque prix symbolise le dévouement, le travail acharné et l'excellence tant sur la glace qu'en dehors. The National Ringette League Award Program recognizes the performance of exceptional NRL athletes during regular season, along with recognizing the dedication of team personnel. To present the awards, please welcome to the stage Peter Leiser from Ringette Canada.
When named, we invite the winners to come up to the stage to receive their award. The nominees for Rookie of the Year are, from Calgary Wrath, Ashley Anderson. From the Atlantic Attack, Sophie Daigle. From Saskatchewan Heat, Lauren Shanehofen. And from the Cambridge Turbos, Claire Wyville. And the winner for Rookie of the Year is from Atlantic Attack, Sophie Daigle. nominees for Most Valuable Player in the NRL are, from the Edmonton Wham, Jillian Drager. From BC Thunder, Sarah McDonald. From the Atlantic Attack, Jenny Snowden. And from Waterloo Wildfire, Kelsey Yulden. And the winner from the Atlantic Attack, Jenny Snowden. The nominees for top center in the NRL are, from Montreal Mission, Julie Blanchette. Gatineau Fusion, Emily Chanier. Edmonton Wham, Jillian Drager. From Calgary Wrath, Justine Exner. And Waterloo Wildfire, Kelsey Yulden. And the winner from Edmonton Wham, Jillian Drager.
The nominees for top forwards in the NRL are Molly Cherney from Edmonton Black Gold Rush, Megan Fortin de Mission Montréal, Taylor Hildebrand from Manitoba Herd, and Laurence Larocque de Rive-Sud Révolution. And the winner is Laurence Larocque de Rive-Sud Révolution. The nominees for top goalkeeper in the NRL are Bria Beck from Calgary Wrath, Kaylee Davies from Manitoba Herd, Sarah McDonald from BC Thunder, Cam Schnarr from Waterloo Wildfire, and Annie Trudel de Montréal Mission. The winner is Sarah McDonald from BC Thunder. The nominees for top defense are Jacqueline Godette Senior from Waterloo Wildfire, Melissa Mistuka from Edmonton Wham, Alexandra Trudel from Montreal Mission, and Rachel Ung from Calgary Wrath. And the winner is Melissa Mistuka from Edmonton Wham. And all the nominees for Top Team Personnel of the Year: BC Thunder, Edmonton Black Gold Rush, Edmonton Wham, Montreal Mission, Saskatchewan Heat, and Waterloo Wildfire. The winner is Montreal Mission.
There we go. The top goal scorer at the NRL level from the Atlantic Attack, Brittany Snowden. And now the top points in the NRL, joining her from the Atlantic Attack, Jenny Snowden.
This next award has historically been awarded to team staff that has gone above and beyond to contributing to both their NRL team and Ringette Canada. This year, we are thrilled to recognize an athlete for their outstanding volunteer contributions. Non seulement cet athlète a consacré d'innombrables heures en coulisses pour diriger l'exécution réussie du Hub de Gatineau et pour son engagement avec les communautés de Ringette dans la région d'Ottawa et de Gatineau, mais elle a également prêté ses talents de commentatrice lorsqu'elle n'était pas sur la glace pour renforcer l'expérience de diffusion en direct et aider à rendre la Ringette plus accessible aux nouveaux fans. The NRL Volunteer of the Year Award for this year is presented to Émilie Chénier from Gatineau Fusion.
We will now announce the top lines at each the U16, U19, and NRL levels. With the announcement of each winner, we welcome them to the stage to receive their awards. The second All-Star line at the U16 level, forward from Cyclone de Québec, number 12, Coralie Gagnon. Forward from Team Alberta, number 6, Rebecca Hayes. Forward from Team Ontario, number 9, Olivia Binder. Defense from Team Quebec, number 19, Raphael Leclerc. Defense from Richmond Hill, number 9, Nicole Papadopoulos. And goalie from the Calgary Riot, number 31, Brielle Rosner. second line for the U19 level, forward number 91 from Team Quebec, Zoe Nagy. Forward from Team Ontario, number 2, Charlotte Anderson. Forward from Edmonton Elite, number 21, Talisa Cowley. Defense, number 4 from Team Alberta. Okay, first line at the U16 level, forward from Calgary Riot, number 3, Asia Mitchell. Forward from Team Quebec, number 87, Emma Lee. Forward from Team Alberta, number 21, Hallie Rushfelt. Defense from New Brunswick, number 19, Zoe LeBlanc. Defense from Laurentide, number 25, Marie Soleil Giroux. And goalie from Richmond Hill, number 1, Abrisham Direction.
The second line for the U19 level, forward 91 from Team Quebec, Zoe Nagy. From Team Ontario, number 2, Charlotte Anderson. From Edmonton Elite, number 21, Talisa Cowley. From Team Alberta, Ella Grandberg. Number 13 from Team Quebec, Charlie Martel. And number 1 from Calgary Riot, Alyssa Carew. The first line for the U19 level. From Team Ontario, Jenna Martin. Number 7 from Zone 2 Blaze, Tessa Gallandy. Number 68 des Cyclones du Québec, Mia Tanguay. Number 18 from Calgary Bold, Ava Will. Number 6 from St. Albert Mission, Olivia Wong. And in nets, number 33 from Équipe Québec, Annabelle Sylvestre.
The second line All-Stars in the NRL, offense from Riverside Revolution, number 9, Laurence Larocque. Offense from Waterloo Wildfire, number 23, Kelsey Yolden. Offense from the Gatineau Fusion, number 7, Emily Chenier. Defense from Riverside Revolution, number 7, Camille Dumas. Defense from the Calgary Wrath, number 21, Janika Murray. And goaltender from the Riverside Revolution, number 30, Evelyn Martel.
La première ligne au niveau de la LNR, forward from Atlantic Attack, number 7, Jenny Snowden. Forward from Edmonton Wham, number 2, Jillian Dreger. Forward from Montreal Mission, number 51, Megan Fortin. Defense from Edmonton Wham, number 18, Missy Mistuka. Defense from Edmonton Wham, number 3, Anne Debaji. And goaltender from BC Thunder, number 29, Sarah McDonald. Congratulations to all first and second line All-Stars.
An athlete, Kayla Blackwell from Ringette, Alberta, is fighting the toughest battle of her life, stage 4 cancer. After undergoing emergency brain surgery, she found the strength to rejoin her team at provincials, where they won gold for her. Her father, Bill, has coached and mentored so many, treating every player like a member of his family. To share a powerful story that has deeply touched the hearts across the Ringette community from coast to coast, we invite Brad Kane, president of AA Calgary Ringette, and Bill Blackwell, head coach of Team Alberta U19, to come up on the stage.
Okay, thank you very much for having us up for a few minutes tonight. I wanted to thank Ringette Canada and, of course, the athletes for an incredible show that you ladies have put on for us. It's been really, really a special week. So special, my voice is a little rattly. It's been a lot of yelling. So, as I said, my name is Brad Canada, the president of Calgary AA Ringette. And this is one of the most amazing friends that I've ever had, Coach Bill Blackwell. And he's the head coach of U19 Team Alberta. I should mention his younger daughter, Tasha, is also part of that team. As many of you know, as I mentioned before, Kayla, Bill's daughter, number 12 of U19 Team Alberta, was diagnosed with cancer a few weeks ago, and she's in hospital in Calgary. She is currently beating the crap out of it, if you're asking. Cancer definitely picked the wrong opponent, because Kayla is, she's a true fighter, and she is courage personified. I was hoping to get another big round of applause for her and her mom, Yuriko, who's at home in Calgary watching, so let's give her a big round of applause. So as we've seen through this event, and certainly through the events of the week, that the Ringette family is truly a borderless group. It never ceases to amaze me with the incredible outpouring of support and love for Kayla and the Blackwells that has come up from this event. While this challenges the Blackwells to endure, it is a challenge that we all accept and fight together. That's one of the things that makes this sport and the people in it so special, and we are just so fortunate to have the opportunity to be involved in it. Coach Bill wanted to address Canada's Ringette family on this incident, so I'm going to let him take the stage.
Hi there, my name is Bill. I'm the coach for the Calgary Heat. We competed in Team Alberta this week. My daughter Kayla is a member of the team. About 5 weeks ago, Kayla was diagnosed with cancer. Life is hard and unfair. She should have been here this week competing, but life had other plans. The response of the Ringette community has been simply amazing. It started with our Calgary Heat team. I love you guys. And the support continued on to our sister team, the Bold, then our big sister team, the Wrath, our cousins in Zone 2, then across Ringette Calgary, then Alberta, and then across Canada. The support's been overwhelming. I just wanted to say thank you. Simple words, but honestly, I don't have a better way to describe gratitude, right? Like the support has been off the charts, and thank you is such an easy thing to say, but I don't have any other words really. So thank you to everyone who wore the 12 heart stickers on their helmets. Apparently we gave out 1,000 of those stickers, so everyone that wore the 12 heart sticker on their helmet, thank you so much. People gave us cards, cookies from the Team Nova Scotia. Love you guys. Everyone that hugged me and offered support to Kayla, you have no idea how much I appreciate that support. This is why we love Ringette. Friendships and support across the country that transcends sport. We're truly blessed with what Ringette's given our family. So after her first brain surgery, she started using a phrase that our team rode to a provincials win. Hey, Heat, what's that phrase? Hell yeah! That's right, hell yeah. When people told her to fight, she's just knocked up on all sorts of different medications. She'd always just go, hell yeah, hell yeah. So if you could all do me a favor, offer some support to my daughter, who's stuck in a hospital room in Calgary watching this. If you could give me a hell yeah on 3, I'd really appreciate that. 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much. And last thing I want to say is, Kayla, honey, I love you, and I'll see you soon, baby.
Thank you, Brad and Bill.
We will now present the Agnes Jacks True Sports Award. The purpose of the Agnes Jacks True Sport Award is to encourage participants to strive to play as a team and to display a team spirit and team discipline. This award promotes the highest standard of sportsmanship among players. We invite the team captains to come up on stage to accept their award. Nous invitons les capitaines d'équipe à monter sur scène pour recevoir leur prix.
At the U16 level, the winning team is Regina Stingers. At the U19 level, the winner is Calgary Bold. And at the NRL level, the winner goes to Waterloo Wildfire.
Félicitations aux équipes gagnantes. We would now like to express our gratitude for all the hours of dedicated volunteer work led by Christian Ewin and Phyllis Bridgmans to bring the Canadian Ringette Championships to Ottawa. Please welcome Christian and Phyllis, co-presidents of CRC 2025, to the stage.
Okay, so none of you are going to recognize me without this, I think, so we're just going to make sure that we're set. Quickly, I don't know if our honorary co-chairs are here, and apologies for the voice. As you can appreciate, it's been a lot of engagement this week. So Jenna McBride and Dominic Frechette I saw them head out, but they've been our honorary co-chairs. And they can watch this video later, but Jenna McBride was a multi-year national team member, played 15 years in the NRL, so it's a long career, and was a 3-time national champ. Dominic Frechette, so I'm continuing to look. She played in the CCRs, or it's on the French side. So she played in the CRCs 8 times, winning gold in 1992. And then was an NRL player from the inaugural season in 2002 to 2006. So Dom and Jenna, when you're watching this online later, you'll appreciate that. Next, Ian Mendez on the opening ceremony says it's okay to normalize men crying, and I apologize to all the athletes here, but I'm going to ruin your makeup. All right, I apologize. So apologies in advance. Quickly, Mélanie Cassavin, où es-tu? Oh, elle est là, OK. Tout le monde, Mélanie Cassavin, elle est juste là, tout en noir. Elle était dans les coulisses en dirigeant l'équipe des médias sociaux, l'équipe de marketing et l'équipe de commodité de championnat. Elle est responsable pour toutes les images qu'on voit, toutes les interactions sur Facebook, Instagram, etc. Donc, merci Mélanie, Mike, Fletcher et Léonie, parce que c'est toutes les familles qui soutiennent les bénévoles ici. And I'm going to repeat this next part in both languages because I think it's a very important part of the championships. Je dirai maintenant quelques mots sur l'héritage le plus durable des championnats canadiens de ringette. Athlètes, vous vous êtes concentrés sur la poursuite de l'excellence sur la glace, mettant vos années et de dévouement et de préparation à l'épreuve. Et dans la plupart des cas, un joueur local vous a suivi et vous a rejoint dans un certain nombre de vos activités. Athletes, you've been focused on the pursuit of on-ice greatness, putting your years of dedication and preparation to the test. In most cases, you had a local player follow you and join you in a number of your activities. Ce que vous ne réalisez peut-être pas, cependant, c'est l'impact que vous avez eu cette semaine non seulement sur ces ambassadrices, mais aussi sur tous les jeunes athlètes qui vous ont regardé depuis les gradins ou qui vous ont observé dans les couloirs pendant l'échauffement et la façon dont vous vous êtes présentés dans la communauté. You may not realize, athletes, the true impact that you've had this week on all of the young athletes in the stands, watching your performance and preparations. Your impression on them will be enduring. L'impression que vous laisserez est immédiate, grande et durera toute une vie. I'm going to give you a personal example. And my mouth is very dry, so if there's any water around, but ma fille a été nommée ambassadrice des Cyclones U16 du Québec. Où sont les Cyclones? Vous êtes là. Bien qu'elle ait dû partir plus tôt pour participer aux championnats provinciaux des U12, et elles ont gagné aujourd'hui, oui, l'impact d'être près de l'équipe en peu de temps est énorme. So my daughter was an ambassador for the U16 Cyclones, but had to leave early for the Ontario U12 Championships. Before a match this weekend, she became very anxious about the game. Lorsqu'elle a été prise par une crise de panique et qu'elle n'a pas pu se joindre au banc pour commencer un match hier, les mots « jouer comme un cyclone » lui ont été chuchotés. J'espère que je le prononce bien. Un hochement de tête et quelques respirations profondes plus tard, elle était de retour sur la glace. Donc, merci, Cyclone. So what it took to get her onto the ice were followed by a few deep breaths and the words, "Play like the Cyclones." And so I'm going to let you tell her what that means. Pour démontrer ce que vous, athlètes, laisserez derrière vous, je vous laisse avec ces mots. J'espère que ça marche. Sorry, sound guys.
Mon nom est Daphné et je suis l'ambassadrice de U16AA Cyclone. Et j'ai eu la chance d'avoir une pratique avec l'équipe et de regarder leurs matchs. Elles m'ont inspirée à devenir une meilleure joueuse. Merci les Cyclones. J'espère vous voir l'année prochaine.
Donc, merci à tous les athlètes pour avoir inspiré toute la communauté et les jeunes athlètes à Ottawa. Thank you, athletes, for having inspired all of the young athletes in Ottawa and the region. They will remember you for a very, very long time.
As some of you know, my journey in all of this started in 2018 when, as president of the City of Ottawa Ringette Association, we put in a bid to host the 2020 event. And so for about a year and a half, we worked really hard. And as we all know, about 3 weeks before the event, the world shut down. And so the CRC shut down. So as we were starting to prepare for this event, and this little talk tonight, I was reflecting on my journey over the last 7 years. I was reflecting on your journey over the last 7 years. So think about it, 7 years ago, some of you were 7 years old, 8 years old. What have you learned since then in order to bring you to the stage today? Some of you were 15 or 16. You made your U16 AA team and you were thrilled to pieces, but really sad for your friend who didn't make it. Perhaps you were embarking on your NRL career after you had aged out of minors and thinking, how did I get here? And now 7 years later, you're still on the world stage, well, the Canadian stage. I'd like to think of Canada as the world, so. But overall, our journey's not that different. Well, except the fact that, you're elite athletes playing on the Canadian stage and I'm a goalie in the D League, so athleticism aside, you think about what have you done, what have you accomplished, what have you learned, what skills that are innate to you have you developed over the last 7 years? As part of your host committee, we have had to engage in those skills too. Communication. If you're not communicating with your teammates, you're not very successful on the ice or off the ice. Collaboration. You're collaborating with your coaches. You're collaborating with your teammates. You're collaborating with your family, trying to get them to bring you to the rink. Compromise. Your coach wants you to do something. You're not quite sure you agree with it, but you know what? You're going to compromise because that's what's going to make the team better. Our committee, our subcommittees, our host committee to put this on for this week, this event for this week, we had to communicate. We had to collaborate. We had to compromise. So the skills that we've engaged through over the last year, or 7 years, or 8 years as it may be, very similar to the skills that you guys have all learned over the years as well. An interesting study from Ernst & Young back in 2017, they interviewed about 870 high-level female executives. 90% of those high-level executives engaged in a team sport when they were younger. 96% of CEOs participated in team sport. So while you're sitting at your computers at home and you're wondering, will I ever use algebra again? Will I ever use calculus again? I can't answer that question. But what I can answer is the skills that you've learned as a Ringette player, as a teammate, as a daughter at home trying to be an elite athlete, those skills you will definitely use as you go on through your journey in your careers, in your scholastic careers, and in your life. I just want to take a note to mention the players that are retiring, the players that this is their last event. Whether they're NRL players, they're retiring because of different priorities, they're retiring because of health, they're retiring because of age. Health might be part of that. To our U19 players who are going on to school where you may not have the opportunity to play this high-level ringette. We thank you for everything you've contributed to your sport, to your team, to your families, and to your ringette families. Because as Christian mentioned, the mentorship that you have amongst the younger generation coming up, you don't realize the impact that you have on those little kids. So as we close tonight's event, think about the theme that we had this week. Skate into your power. You have all done that. Uh-oh. It's coming, it's coming. However, we're gonna put that theme on hold for another year, right? And what I'm gonna ask you to do is actually engage in what the real words of the song are, and that is step into your power. Step into the power because you have it. You have it to succeed in everything that you want to do. So until next year, thank you very much. Emma, Danica, stage is yours.
Okay, we're almost done, I promise. Thank you, Christian and Phyllis. And finally, we invite Debbie Frail, Chair Board of Directors of Ringette Canada, to come on the stage.
Good evening. Bonsoir tout le monde. No one mentioned how bright these lights were, by the way. Our lovely MCs said, my name is Debbie Frail, and I am president of the board of directors of Ringette Canada. And it's my great pleasure to speak to you now at the conclusion of the 2025 Canadian Ringette Championships here in our nation's capital, Ottawa, Ontario. Je suis honorée de me trouver devant vous alors que nous conclurons cet événement incroyable qui a rassemblé les meilleures joueuses de ringette de tout le Canada. Yes. I would also like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to all of the teams who participated in this incredible championship. You have all displayed exceptional skill, determination, and sportsmanship throughout the competition. And I truly hope that this was a wonderful experience for you all. Vous nous avez montré la véritable esprit de la ringette et l'avez fait de ce championnat un événement vraiment mémorable. Merci pour cette belle démonstration d'esprit d'équipe dans la victoire comme dans la défaite. I would also really like to take this opportunity to thank our amazing host organizing committee and the many, many volunteers who worked tirelessly to make this event a huge success. I personally met many incredible volunteers this week, and they were so passionate about our amazing sport, which was so wonderful to see and hear. Je voudrais profiter de cette occasion encore pour remercier le comité organisateur et tous les bénévoles qui ont travaillé sans relâche pour faire de cet événement un succès incroyable. Sans votre dévouement et votre travail acharné, ce championnat n'aurait pas été possible. Merci beaucoup. Et je sais qu'on a déjà remercié les commanditaires, mais il y en a quelqu'un que je veux répéter. Le gouvernement d'Ontario, Tourisme Ottawa, Gatorade et TELUS. Your contributions have been so important to ensure the success of this event, and we are truly grateful for everything you have done to support our amazing sport. On ne peut pas ignorer les arbitres, officiels et superviseurs qui mettent tant d'énergie sur et hors glace pour s'assurer que les athlètes soient en mesure de réaliser leur meilleure performance. Thank you, of course, to our amazing refs, minor officials, and referees supervisors. We are forever grateful for all the important work that you do and the time that you gave us this week away from your homes and families. We would not have a game. Yes. Agreed. We would not be here and we would not have a game without the dedication of our officials to our sport. This year, we have an extra special thank you to the backbone of the Ringette Canada office, Annick Desjardins. She's sitting way in the back over there, and I asked the team if she would maybe come up onto the stage, and I was told adamantly that there would be a no. But I'm still going to say it. Annick just celebrated her 35th anniversary with Ringette Canada in February. And we want to take a moment to celebrate this incredible achievement, celebrate her, and all the wonderful work she has done for our sport. Cette année constituait le 35e anniversaire pour Annick Desjardins à titre d'employée de Ringette Canada. Et nous voulons prendre un moment pour célébrer cette incroyable réalisation. Merci pour tout ce que tu fais pour notre communauté de Ringette, Annick. And while we're celebrating anniversaries, it was brought to my attention just before this event, or tonight actually, that we have another anniversary. Connie Klassen has been the head athletic therapist for Ringette Canada now for 25 years. Many thanks, Connie, if you're here. I can't see anything. Merci, Connie. As we come to the end of this championship, it's really important to reflect on the values that Ringette embodies. This sport is not only about competition, but also about teamwork, respect, and community. We have seen these values in action throughout the tournament, both on and off the ice. From players, coaches, parents, and fans alike. Thank you all for showing your passion for our sport in such amazing and incredible ways. Portons ces valeurs avec nous au-delà de ce championnat et continuons à les promouvoir dans nos communautés, partout au Canada. Nous devrons être fiers, très fiers même, de notre sport féminin au Canada. N'oubliez jamais que tout le monde regarde les sports féminins. Et enfin, je voudrais à nouveau féliciter toutes les équipes pour leur performance exceptionnelle et leur persévérance. That's a hard one. Votre travail acharné et votre dévouement ont porté leurs fruits et vous pouvez être fiers de vos accomplissements. You have all played a crucial role in making this championship a success. You have all shown us what it means to be true Ringette players, coaches, and support staff, and we are proud of each and every one of you. During this week, you have all demonstrated a true passion for our sport. To the parents and fans, your positive support throughout this week was exceptional. Thank you for having a positive impact on our sport by being the best supporters we could possibly wish for. This includes those wearing retro red tracksuits, sparkly blue blazers, fisherman hats, Hawaiian shirts, and all variety of colorful team colors. It was amazing to see. Thank you. J'aimerais maintenant inviter sur scène Peter Leiser, directeur général de Ringette Canada, de même que les co-présidentes du comité organisateur 2025, Phyllis et Christian. S'il vous plaît, nous joindre. So I realize we've already thanked the hosts, but I think it's important for us to do it again. because without their leadership, good nature, kindness, and patience throughout this week, and their dedication to creating an amazing event for all who participated, we would not have been here together tonight. Phyllis et Christian, veuillez accepter ce cadeau en témoignage de notre gratitude pour l'ensemble de votre travail. Merci. So, well, traditionally, this would be the time that we would invite the new host committee onto the stage. However, it's my pleasure to confirm that Phyllis, Christian, and their amazing team will be hosting the CRCs once again in 2026 in the vibrant town of Ottawa. We don't have it's only. And now, as we bid farewell to Ottawa 2025 and this Canadian Ringette Championship, let us remember the memories we've made, the friendships we've formed, and the passion we have for this sport. J'ai hâte de revoir beaucoup d'entre vous l'année prochaine lors du championnat canadien de Ringette 2026. D'ici là, continuez à travailler fort pour atteindre vos objectifs et amusez-vous bien. Bonne soirée. See you next year. Thank you.
No problem.